We talking about all things sports. We talking about all things sports. We talking about all things sports.
What's up, everybody? You are talking sports with Mike and PL. I am your co-host, Mr. PL Coulter, and flanked to my right-hand man, Mr. Michigan Mike, Michael Hassan.
What's up?
What's going on, Michigan Mike, man? You ready to talk some sports, man?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, peeps, we're live here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're on Radio Row here live for Super Bowl 49, Mike. We got the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Should be a pretty good game, huh?
And we might have a special guest for the viewers.
For real?
Yeah.
Special guest?
I mean, it's not set in stone, but, you know.
Okay. All right, well, right on, Will. We've been talking to people all day, and hopefully Mike's special guest will stop by and kick it with us for a little while.
Yeah.
Now, on the surface, Mike, to the naked eye, looks like a battle of strength versus strength, the top offense in the league versus top defense in the league. But you looked a little deeper, huh?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do think that, but I looked into it because I was like, well, I know New England doesn't have a bad defense, and I know Seattle doesn't have a bad offense.
Right.
So I looked it up, and the top offense in the league is, of course, New England, and that's mostly because of their passing game. But surprisingly, number 5 is Seattle. Top offenses with the run game, and because they're number 1 in the rushing game.
Oh wow, yeah, it is surprising.
And this thing surprised me actually. The top defense, New England is actually ranked higher than Seattle in top defense.
Higher than Seattle in total defense?
In total defense, yeah.
Oh, right on.
Seattle actually is number 5 against the pass, which is their strength, of course, and they're number 10 against the run. New England is number 6 in the pass and number 7 against the run. So it's pretty equal as far as defenses. And offense, yeah, they're probably opposites just because one passes and one runs. So it'll be pretty close, I think.
Right, good stuff. And to piggyback on the pretty close, I mean, you pretty much rattled off both teams are in the top 10 on offense and defense.
Definitely.
Thus, a great and fantastic Super Bowl matchup. Now, speaking of matchup then, Mike, who you got?
All right. I have New England.
Okay.
Just because Tom Brady and what they're doing over there, they have a really good defense, and I think it's a lot of people don't notice that. And just with their run game, it kind of is a good balance. You know, once you start blitzing them, you know, on the outsides, they'll do a screen or run the draw inside. And Blunt is a really good running back, I think, as far as power. And so I think New England's going to take this away.
Okay, so you're saying in a blowout or?
No, they're just going to take it away.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. I think that they'll eke out their second straight Super Bowl title. And I just think it's going to be the magic of Russell Wilson that he'll get it done. As a matter of fact, I would hope that we don't have another 4 interception performance from him and have to come back because let's face it, Tom Brady's not letting you come back from that type of deficit. Like you said, it's 2 top 10 defenses, 2 top 10 offenses. I'm going to go with the person who's most likely to make the least mistakes. And Russell Wilson, by and large, makes very few mistakes and extends plays with his legs. As far as their key to the victory, I would say that Russell Wilson for the Seattle Seahawks will need to have at least 75 to 100 yards rushing. And they'll have to get pressure with their front 4. If they have to start bringing pressure and leaving Gronk isolated, it could be a long day for the Hawks.
Yeah, especially with their slot receivers New England has. They'll just be doing slants inside all day.
Right. Good slot receivers versus great tacklers on the Legion of Boom. So great matchups all the way around.
And, I mean, a key matchup for New England that they need to win would be just stopping Marshawn Lynch. New England Green Bay actually had a really good game plan and stopping Marshawn Lynch, but it just faded out the third and fourth quarter and they couldn't stop him anymore. So, which led to yours, Russell Wilson getting out of the pocket, which then, they had to actually cover him, which led the middle wide open for not only dump plays but inside draws. So.
Right, and in fairness to New England, Green Bay did kind of take their foot off the pedal with some very conservative play calling late in that championship game that you wouldn't think that Belichick and Brady would do.
Yeah, definitely.
In the Super Bowl.
Hey, Paul, there he is.
Ooh.
Marshawn.
Man, you know.
Marshawn, Marshawn, I got some Skittles.
Wow, I was working, Mike. Here he comes, man.
Is this on?
Wow, everybody. Marshawn Lynch sitting down with us. Man, thanks for sitting down with us, though.
Yeah, Marshawn, man. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sitting down and talking with us.
I wouldn't want to hang out with nobody who talks at all.
I mean, so what you saying, Beast Mode? It's like the interview over? I mean, Mike, what's up with your guest, man?
Nah, and Marshawn, are you high right now?
Mike, man, you can't be.
Okay, my bad. Are you under the influence of anything?
Stop playing, Mike.
I stay right here on Earth. I kind of like it here.
All right. Well, okay, another question. If you had a choice, which would you prefer? Watching Garfield the cartoon show or watching the Los Angeles Lakers play right now?
Do I prefer watching?
Yeah, out of those two, which one do you prefer watching?
I watch the cat.
Okay, Beast Mode, I got another Twitter question for you. Would you trade in a championship Sunday for 100 yards?
Not at all. I'll stick with 100 yards.
Hey, now we know how you really feel.
Wow. Nice.
Okay, I got another question for you. Marshawn, would it be easier to lift 1,000 pounds of feathers over 1,000 pounds of stone?
I think it'd be easier.
All right, Marshawn. Which one would be louder? The 12s that I have in my car or all the Seattle Seahawks fans pre-2010?
It's simple. The 12s.
Bandwagon for sure, but we will digress on that, Beast Mode. So out of all of the reporters and all of the stations here out here on Radio Row, why'd you stop over here with us?
Yeah, I mean, like, what was going through your mind?
I know they got Skittles in there.
See, Paul, I told you it was the Skittles.
With the Skittles.
All right, well, Marshawn, thanks for stopping by. Was there anyone you wanted to give a shout out to?
Shout out Oakland, California. Shout out Westbrook.
All right, now if you got any more questions for
Shout
Beast
out my
Mode,
teammates. Shout out to my real Africans.
Man, just close the show.
all right, man. If you got any questions for Mike Smith or myself, you can always reach me at PL Culture. That's at PLCOLTER. You can always reach my co-host at
Michael Hasso, that's MICHAELJASSO.
Life is a Sport, so always play to win.
Go Blue.
Online.com.